Recently I met up with some old friends and our conversations led us to Pony Club. These were friends that I'd met in Pony Club. Now, just as many professional horse people started competing in Pony Club, so did I. And just as many professionals fondly remember the time they spent with their friends and their horses, I too have many happy memories of Pony Club. But more than that, I now look back on life lessons that can be learned, certainly learned by me, but can be learned at an institution like Pony Club. The first one is to look after others first. So I rode over 10 kilometres to Pony Club, and we often had an all-day muster. And you can imagine in the summer, in the Queensland sun, by the time we were at lunchtime, we were all looking forward to a cold drink. So the canteen's open, but before anyone was allowed into the canteen, the chief instructor had to give the go-ahead. He checked that all the horses had a drink, they were all comfortable, long before we were able to look after ourselves. The lesson here is to make sure you look after others first, particularly if they can't look after themselves. We can talk about sick or vulnerable, but sometimes the lessons are around us. So just as we feed our horses before we feed ourselves, we often find ourselves in situation with those less fortunate. We can take a minute or two of our time to assist them, to do something they can't do for themselves. It could be something very simple, like someone's got their hands full. They need the door open, so open the door for someone who's got their hands full. Someone who might be short or just can't quite get up to a high shelf. If you're there, you can help them. Just something that they can't reach for themselves, or even just something simple, like you're in a lot of traffic and you give way to another driver. Those things are all going back to look after others first.